Hey guys, it's Vanessa, video number 2. Today I decided I haven't got many requests, I just started blogging, so I haven't really got many messages or anything. I did get one message. It was from a girl whose username was Amanda Poo. Not really sure, I can't remember the name, but she requested me to do this experiment, and I might get to it. She knows what I'm talking about. I might get to it. It's pretty goofy. It's a little silly thing to do, but I'm not gonna do it today. Today what I wanted to talk about is Christmas and family. I'm getting into the little holiday spirit thing. Today my grandma picked me up from school, and she was sick. She's been sick all day. She was tired. She was worn out. She should have just went home. And she didn't. She waited for me. She waited about 20 minutes till I got out of school to pick me up and take me home, when she could have already been at home resting in bed. I ride a bus. The bus ride is like an hour long, maybe. Like when I saw her, I could tell how sick she was, and it really upset me that I take these things for granted. She comes, picks me up from school, does all this stuff for me that she doesn't have to. And I don't think I show her enough appreciation, and I gotta work on that. I know I do, so I'm going to. But this Christmas, what my wish is for all of you to go to your parents, give them a hug, or whoever takes care of you. I know I live with my grandma. I don't live with either of my parents. I'm not lucky enough to have both of them around together. And it's really hard for me on the holidays like that, so I understand if some of you are going through the same thing. But whoever takes care of you or helps you out, maybe it's just a friend, maybe you're moved out already, maybe it's a situation like that, just go and hug them and tell them, how much you appreciate what they do for you, and that you love them, and that you do notice the little things they do, and that how big of an impact they are on your life. Because I'm going to promise you, most of your parents don't know how much you appreciate them, and they need to. Because some people feel so taken for granted that they get depressed, and depression is not a pretty thing. I've been through it. Most teenage girls have when it comes to a dumb boy. Even guys, they go through it too. I just want you guys to have a good holiday and everything this year, but just really show your parents and grandparents and family, friends, how much they mean to you, because I don't know what I would do without my grandma. I know that. I don't know what I would do. She could kick me out today. I could do something to piss her off and she could kick me out, and I have no say in that. This is not my house. I don't pay any of the bills. I don't pay my cell phone bill. I am really lucky. No, I'm not saying I get things handed to me, because I don't. I have to work my ass off for the things I get, and some of us kids do. But then there's some of you who some of you are even 18 and older, sitting at home. It's not even your home. It's your mommy and daddy's house. They pay for it, and you don't have to do chores. You might have a job, maybe. I don't know. Half of you probably don't. And you take for granted what they do for you. You get mad. They might piss you off because they tell you to get up and do something every now and then. Or you get mad because they won't let you borrow their money to go buy clothes, shoes, or, other stuff, music that you'd like to have. But I wish I had a life like that. I wish I had both parents together who had great jobs, and they went out and let me use their credit card or anything to buy me stuff. I don't have that. The two parents that I do have, they're divorced, and one is out of state working his ass off to send me and my grandma the little bit of money we do get from him, and the other is a couple counties away with my little sister, and her and her husband are on a disability check. I mean, not all of families are lucky enough to have money or have these things that most people are lucky to have. And I think some of us are just too ungrateful. I can raise my hand right now and say that I've been ungrateful a few times in my life, quite a few times. I just wanted to say that, I'm not trying to tell you guys that you're all ungrateful and that you're terrible kids, and terrible parents or anything, because, you know, some of you might do this. Some of you might show your parents how much you care about them and love them. But there's a lot of you who I think, whose parents feel taken for granted and unloved. And I think it saddens me. It really does, to think that some parents might cry over things like this. I've gotten into a fight with my grandmother before, and I've seen her cry, and that is one thing I've never been able to handle. I can't stand seeing people cry, let alone the most important woman figure of my life. So just next time you get into an argument with your parents, or maybe you just haven't told them how grateful you are for what they do one day, you haven't said thanks in a long time for something, just give them a hug, you know, say something sweet, make their day, leave them a little note before you go to school or work, and trust me, it'll make someone's day. And it would mean a lot to me personally if you all would go this holiday and just, you don't even have to spend your money on your parents, just do something with them or do something for them. That means a lot to them. It's the little things in life that count, I promise you. I know everyone says that, and it's cheesy and it's corny, but it's so true. I don't even have any idea of the little things that mean a lot to people. And I mean, I'm sure I could do something for my grandma right now that would mean a lot to her, and I don't know what to do. I mean, it's hard to think, like, oh, what can I do? Can I go buy them this and that? And it's sad that we all resort to something material to make someone happy. Just write them a little note, give them a hug, kiss on the cheek, something, make a phone call, send a cute text. You know, let your loved ones know that you love them and that you're glad you still have them, because when they're gone, you're gonna regret not doing this. Okay, I'm done screaming down your throats about being grateful and whatnot. I'm sure you get enough from other people. So, I'm gonna go now. Gonna go post this video. Rate, comment, like, show your friends, you know, tell everyone to come watch my videos and my blogs. Message me suggestions of what to do, what to talk about. It'd mean a lot, you know. Sometimes it takes me a while to think of things to blog about. So, well, I appreciate all of your, you know, messages and suggestions, and I'll post another video tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, guys.